So in my vlog yesterday, I did forget one thing. I just wanted to thank all the first responders, law enforcement, the rescue squad. I want to thank all of those people for reacting and knowing how to execute the next step when the accident happened. Though it took them a little bit to get here, they got here just in time. I have made some phone calls today because I didn't get to sleep till about 6 o'clock this morning because I kept thinking, what if there was a baby or a child in that car and you're sitting there watching your child or baby burn to death? That's why I want everyone to think about this. So, thanks to my buddy, and you know who I'm talking about, he sent me pictures of the ball peen, I think that's what he called it. That's P-E-E-N. He sent me some pictures of his, and I'm going to go buy 3 of them and put one in all 3 vehicles. Probably an accident would happen at you one time in life, or you may run up on one at some point in life, but you could save a life. I'd rather spend $20, $30 saving a life than having someone's life changed forever in a traumatic way. Another thing I'd like to point out is I could not believe, and it makes me mad to a point, the 5 vehicles that passed and went by this car on fire. I would like to slam their hand in a door. I know that's staying violent, but my gosh, doesn't people have any sense about themselves? But if it ever happened to them, they're going to know what karma feels like. I do believe in karma. But it has really got me to thinking, what if that was my baby in a car seat? How are you going to get it out? There should be one latch on a car seat that somebody can pull that releases all restraint so you can get a baby out. I don't care if you're going to pull it out by the head, the leg, the arm. It's out and it's alive. It may have a broken leg, a broken arm, or whatever. That baby's alive. But the thing that I thought of, what if the impact knocked the child out or the baby out? They wouldn't cry or screaming or anything in the back. You wouldn't know that they were back there. So, we've kind of took it as a personal vendetta to make some phone calls today. And I think we may get somewhere with it. The comment was made to me that I haven't thought of it that way. So, and this isn't with a company. This is independent. I want to go back and add, the force of the airbags broke 2 vertebrae in her back. What if it would have paralyzed her? The poor woman would still be trapped in a seatbelt in the car. I mean, I know I don't want to scare people, but I almost died once. I had preeclampsia and HELLP syndrome. I had minutes to live. And I guess that what's making me so proactive about this is because my life was saved once. And if I can save another life, by gosh, I'm going to do it. So, but give us some thought. Would you rather spend $20 or $30 on something that you can bust a car window out to get the people out of the vehicle quick, especially if the car's on fire or it's sinking? Would you rather spend $20 or $30 on something that could save someone else's life, maybe even your life? Because I know if it was me, my kids were out first. I would throw my kids out if it was me, literally out the window. And I am just so thankful that that driver's window busted. Had it not had busted, things would have turned out in a very, very different way. And the comment that she told me was, she kept looking back toward her house, the way that she comes from her house. She said, I thought I was going to die that day. She said, and the only thing I was thinking about was my kids. But are these manufacturers thinking about kids? Ask yourself that. That's what I want to find out. Because I keep saying, what if it was my child? What if it was my baby? When you're in an accident like that, I was in an accident years ago. A rescue squad hit me. When you're in an accident like that, your mind isn't thinking. I know her mind wasn't thinking, because she was so, the airbag hit her so hard, it hit her from both her legs, her femurs, up to the top of her head. The poor girl, she is bruised as heck. She sent me some pictures, and it is unreal what these airbags had done. She's alive, but she has two broke vertebrae in her back. So do we go back a notch with the size of the airbags? And I think we should. I mean, I want to be protected. I don't want to have something to come out and knock me senseless. I just want to be protected. So where does safety end and non-safety begins? That's what I'm trying to find out. But I hope once I find out what the outcome is going to be, I'm going to do a vlog about it. I don't want to release any information about where we're getting this from, but it's the source that's going to look into it is a very, very good source, like top notch. And no, again, it's not from the manufacturer. So, turn the table. What if it was you caught in your vehicle and it was on fire and filling up with smoke, and you got a newborn baby in a car seat? You can't get out. You burn up with you and your child. You can't get what if the locks don't come open? I believe that when airbags are deployed, the lock should come unlocked. All four doors, trunk, hood, I don't care what it is. As long as the people can get out, that's all that matters. And if these companies have it set to where, I was thinking about it today, if they have it to where the doors automatically lock when you shut the doors, if they should come automatically unlocked when that airbag's deployed. That's what I want to know. I was told that manufacturers are better making vehicles safe. How are we making them safe? Because now we've got airbags on the side, on the back. Think about it. I think honestly the girl's got a concussion. Let me tell you, concussions are not anything to fool with. So just think about your head being tossed in each direction. And they got airbags in the back of the seats. If I'm putting my newborn baby in the back seat, I don't want the airbags to deploy and hit my child. Somebody will get sued. I'm sorry. But just give us some thought. And I know some of you has commented or messaged us and say, I've never thought of it that way. All it takes is that one time. All it takes is just that one life. I don't know how to put it. But the reaction time that me and my husband had was incredible. When we saw that car on fire, and yes, we were there. When we saw that car on fire, we both took off running to that car. I was on the phone with 911. He was trying to get the back door open, but because of the automatic locks, he couldn't get it open. So he couldn't pull the children out. And even then, they're strapped in the car seats that are basically like straight suits. Okay, where is the latch on a car seat that if it's pulled, everything comes unbuckled and the child can be yanked out of the car? I don't care if it's one arm or one leg. My child is coming out. But just think about it. You put yourself in the driver's seat of your car. I want to be safe and alive. But where does it end? And where does non-safe begin? And I was up there looking in the back window looking for the kids, and I said, I'm not going to say her name, I said, are the kids in a car? Are the kids in a car? She couldn't answer me. I know she's got 2 very small kids. And I had to assume at that point, knowing she had kids, that they were in the car. And that's what I told the 911 operator. I said, I don't know if her kids were in the car. I know she's got 2, but I can't tell because the windows had the tempered glass, and I'm sure most of you know what I'm talking about. It will not shatter like that. But now it's different. We're going to get those ball peen, and at some point I'll put the link below so you can look at it. I'm thankful for my buddy, my big buddy, who sent me the pictures, but I didn't know it. Him and his wife already have them in their vehicles, and that is so smart. I mean, I can't get over it, people. I guess the only thing that's running through my mind is you're standing there, and I'm going to be real raw and uncut. There's all these fake YouTube videos, but let me tell you something now. You watch mine, you're going to get it how it is. And what I'm going to say is, how would you feel if you got out of the car safely, but it was burning so fast? Your child is in the back seat of that car burning alive. There's reality. That's reality. Now you tell me, what would you do? That's raw. That's real. And that's what I keep thinking. But I will end this here. I just wanted to give y'all an update. Hats off to the first responders. Thank you guys so much for getting there when you did. Because like I say, it could have turned out a very, very different way. And I don't think I could have lived with myself knowing that there were small children in that car and that there was no way we could get them out. Me being a mom, I'd want to die with my child too. I mean, it's just, that's how it is. But now things have changed. I'd rather be prepared than not prepared. It's kind of like, and I know it's a joke, where we live, we were only expected 1 inch of snow, and this is back in '93. We were just expected a snow or a late dusting. We had a blizzard, 4 feet of snow. Nobody was prepared. So now, when the people on the mountain know that we have even just a dusting of snow, we automatically get prepared. 2 or 3 days ahead of time. Everybody gets their firewood in for their stoves. They go and get non-perishable food. We just get it down pat how it needs to be done. And if we get a deep snow, everybody on this mountain literally has an ATV, because that's the only way you can get around up here on the mountain is with an ATV. Bottom line. So we go out and we scrape people's roads up and down the roads so people can try to get in and out. So off subject, I just wanted to thank the first responders. You guys are golden. Thank y'all.